you guys, welcome back to my channel. So I was actually just going to do this on my own because I'm pretty new to this, so I didn't want it to be too long for you. But I am creating the cover to my daughter's recipe junk journal that I've been making for her. So what I've done already off screen is this is a Cheez-It box, and I did this a long time ago. I wish that I had done the cover before I added the signatures, but I had to order this little placemat from Temu. So I actually had to wait for that to come in. And so I wanted to reinforce the Cheez-It box just because I noticed that there was a little bit of wear on the corners, and I just wanted it to be a little bit stronger. And so I went ahead and did that. This was a little bit small, but it'll still reinforce it enough for me. So I've done that already off camera. And then I went ahead and I took some of the material that I have already used in this junk journal. Like for instance, let's see, this material here, and then this material. Oh no, I didn't use that material. I used the blue one that's here. And then I'm going to be using some of this and some of the yellow I did with a flip. Where is that one? That must be up here. Maybe I don't have this one in this junk journal, and I thought I did. Maybe I'll have to add some of that into this now. Must be in my other journal that oh no, it's right here. Okay. So I just wanted to kind of incorporate some of the lace and the ribbon and the fabric and stuff. So I have ripped some strips of material that are in here, and then I wanted to use some of the lace. I also have this here that I'm going to use. And what else? This lace here, and then some of this. And I've used a lot of this on my tags, so I'm trying to incorporate everything. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm collaging the material and stuff together. So I think I'm going to have this like this, and then I will have this one down here. Now I am just gluing it because I'm terrified to sew it. I don't want to ruin it, and I don't really know how to sew very well. So I am a little worried about that. But I am going to be gluing it. I actually started gluing it, and I thought to myself, you know what, I'm just going to record this for you guys, you know, but just in case you guys are interested in doing something like this. So this is basically how it's going to be laid out. I haven't cut this back yet. I decided I'll cut it once I have it all laid out, and whatever pieces I have left over I could use inside the junk journal. But on the front cover, I am thinking about using this. So this would actually go here, but this would be like the center, you know, the focal point of it. So I'm still deciding on what I'll do around this. I'm not quite sure yet. So the covers of journals are always my hardest things to put together. I don't know why. It leaves me kind of just stumped on how to do it. So I'm gonna lay that back there. So I've already started gluing this one down here, and these pieces are not ripped very straight, so I'm trying to at least get the pieces, like this is gonna show through this lace, so I want to make sure to have it glued straight where you can actually see it. So down here, trying to think. So what I'm doing is I'm just putting this tacky glue. I read that this glue is actually good when you're using fabric. So I'm doing it like this. Honestly, I don't even know where to. So we're gonna do that. And then I'm just gonna go like this. And I'm taking a brush and I'm just kind of smearing that out. I'm just using my fingers, but you can also use a little bone folder just to kind of make sure you're getting all those wrinkles out. Now this needs a little bit more glue. I'm debating maybe I'll just cut that off. No, I'll just, yeah, I'll cut it off. Okay. So now we're gonna do this blue piece here. And I kind of want this a little bit below that. And this tacky glue I just purchased from Dollar Tree. So it's really cheap. So then I'm just gonna do, now this glue will dry clear. So that's good. So I'm just gonna go a little bit over the edge of these because that's where I want the lace to fall. And I'm just gonna put a little bit of glue here. Oops. And we are gonna do the same thing. A little bit of this trim to kind of just get to lay down. And then we are going to do this one across here. And I think I'm going to put it on this. that is done. Now I'm just gonna let it sit to dry. I may use my heat gun on it for a little while just so it kind of speeds up the process. I went ahead and put this in my garage. It is so hot outside right now, so I figured that would be the best way. I did try to use my heat gun for a couple of seconds, but it was gonna take too long. So I put this out in the garage. You can kind of see the glue in some spots, just like here with this yellow ribbon. But that's okay because most of it will be covered. But for the most part, I think it looks pretty good. And so I'm trying to decide on what direction I want this to go. So I did not think this through, right? As far as having to fold in all of this bulk, but I think it'll be okay. I mean, it's gonna have to be okay. So I'm deciding on how I want it. I think that this is upside down though, because for the most part, I feel like the fruit will, and I guess it could go both ways. Oops. Oh wait. This is upside down. There we go. Okay, so I think I'm going to have it to where this blue is on the bottom and it's lined up with the actual cover. I will probably need about that much to be folded over, and then that is going to go on the top. I kind of wish that I had more of the red showing. Because I kind of like the red showing at the top. So maybe I will have to fold over a little bit of the blue. And so, okay, so this I guess I'll just fold. It's going to be very thick, but I guess it'll add some sturdiness to the book. And I'm going to have this on the back, and I'm going to have it wrapped on this side as well. So basically, I think I'm leaving that amount of the side. I know that originally I wanted this to go here. And I think I'm actually okay with that. The only thing I don't like is the bulk underneath of it. And so here, what am I gonna, you know what I could put here is maybe one of those recipes from the book. Okay, so don't mind this mess. It is a mess. These are all the tags. Maybe I could do this one. And this can open. Maybe this will be there as well. So maybe I'll use this as a flip out or a tip in, whatever you want to call it. Okay, that is going to be in the back. And then this will go on the inside cover. All right, so now that is figured out. Let me put all of my kitchen stuff. That is way too far over because I'm going to need enough on that side. Right? Okay, I think that is lined up how I want it. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this corner here just so that it's, I wonder if I could use something with my rotary. Where's my rotary cutter? So here we go. I'm gonna see if that one works right now. So my son used my metal roller for school, and I have no idea what he did with it. But hopefully this is gonna work. But I am just going to cut the fabric off here. Let's hope. There's that. Let's hope I did this right. Okay. So let's hope that I'm gonna have to mess around with the bottom here because like I said earlier, I did my signatures first because I was waiting on this placemat from Temu, and I kind of feel like I might want to take this off, so I think I'm gonna do that. I'm not sure if you guys will be able to see what I'm doing because I'm going to you should be able to see. I'm gonna just take this off real quick, and I'm gonna continue cutting this bulk off. I wish that I could turn these into corner. I might be able to do. Okay. See, my mind is going somewhere else already. That's what I like about junk journaling though, is you could be working on one thing and it leads to something else. And now I'm going to start gluing this. What I've been really trying to avoid. Have you guys noticed that is what's happening here? I am just trying to avoid it. Okay, here we go. Uh-oh. It's very thick. Now, can you guys water tacky glue down like you do PVA glue and then use it basically the same way? I'm curious because I think that would be really good. Let's hope that this is lined up right. I have no idea. Yep. Okay. So it's not on the actual spine yet. I still have to glue all that part. And I'm not gonna cut this out over here until this is pretty much glued down. But if you can see, I think that I may have done it too wide, but that's okay, right? That's all right. guys. Oh man, I don't even know. So just go with it. That's what I'm saying. Just go with it. My garbage isn't there. Okay. So now we're gonna do this side. I'm gonna just flip it around to make it easier for me. I'm just gonna try to get it as close to the edge here as I can. Get really close to the edge in that corner because we don't want that to lift. Okay, are we ready for this? Yep, we're going for it. So I would suggest to do your book before you do your signatures. The glue's coming through. I feel like right here there's a lot of like material just not tight enough. Now maybe if we go like this, I can push it down. Like that. And then, I don't know if I should let this dry. Because this, I think I'm just gonna cut like that. But see how it's very crooked. So I'm hoping that it doesn't look crooked. Okay, I'm gonna just let this sit. I'm gonna go put it in the garage again and let it just dry by the heat. So I will be back. So it's been a few days and this is completely finished drying. I can see that I put too much up here or something, but you can see it through here. So I don't know what I'm gonna do there. I might just leave it. I might put trim up there. I'm not quite sure yet. You can even see down here that there's, you know, it's a little darker, and that's okay though. I'm okay with that. I don't think she'll mind anyways. So I already cut back this side here, but I'm actually gonna leave this one just like that, but I'm gonna cut this one. Okay, so that's not perfect, but I'm going to go ahead and fold down the sides. I kind of wish that I had something to, maybe I should have just folded this in and then folded it to kind of reinforce that. But I may put like little corners on these. I'm not sure. Okay. So let's see. I guess I'll just continue to use this glue. I'm trying to decide if I want to. No, I'm gonna do the corner first, and then I'm gonna do, this is so thick, you guys. Oh my gosh, it's so thick. I'm kind of wishing that I cut that. That's okay though. Okay, let's move on and not dwell on it, right? So Oops. Okay, so I'm going to do that side, and then we are going to glue this side. This side, there really isn't that much to even glue. I think I may have not left enough room here. Oh, I put way too much glue. I'm gonna put a little bit. going to do this just so that it doesn't glue to the other pages, just in case. Okay, so now we're just going to do this side. Here is the front cover all done with the fabric. It's dried, it's ready. Now, originally I wanted to use this, and I thought maybe I could still use this with the background, but I feel like it covers too much of the fabric, and I really like the fabric. So, because I really want to use this, I'm trying to figure out a way that I can, and I think I have come up with an idea. But I really love this because of what it says. It says, bless the food before us, the family beside us, and the love between us. Amen. And I really love this because our family is Christian, and there's a lot of meaning with this. This has recipes in it from generations back. Also, I wanted to mention that these hummingbirds remind me of my mother-in-law. And not only do they remind me of my mother-in-law who had just passed last year, it reminds me of my mom and my sister because they absolutely love hummingbirds. They make their own nectar for them. They feed them. They love their hummingbirds. Another thing that I was realizing on here is that it has these sunflowers here, and when we just went on our latest trip to visit my mom and my sister, my son wanted to plant some sunflower seeds with them, so they did that. And so I feel like there's a lot of meaning in this picture or this image, so I'm making it work, you guys. If it didn't have so much meaning behind it, I think I would just like embellish this with different things and leave it. But because I love that so much, I'm going to use it. So what I've been working on is I've been trying to minimize the image on my computer or on my printer. So I was thinking this size would look really pretty, right? So I was thinking I could frame it and I could have it more on this piece of, is this like no, this isn't raffia. What is this called, you guys? I forget what it's called, but I was thinking because it's so wide, it looks like it needs something, right? But I don't have a frame for this. So I pulled out my little frames that I used for my shaker cards. Thought that it could be a frame. So I made a smaller one and it just doesn't fit. So I sized it again, and let's hope that this fits, you guys. I have no idea. I'm like, I better film this so that you guys can see it. My dad had called, so it kicked me off my recording, but because I use my phone for these, it's easier. Anyway, so this is my plan. I'm thinking that I'll put glue on this. I'll stick this into here so that it lines up with this. And then this will be a frame. And I'll stick this here. And then I'll decorate this. So I think I'm gonna have to like sand this back and then kind of distress it with the brown, the vintage photo, but I think that that'll look really cute. So I'm hoping that that works out. Let's go ahead and do that right now. I think I'm going to try to sand around this. I'm trying to make sure to not get on the plastic there because I don't want to scratch the plastic, but I just want to take off that coating. Okay. I guess I'm just, you know what? Oh man, I'm kind of debating. So I think I have to use this glue. And I'm not going to go around the edge. I'm just going to kind of go here and then I'm going to slide it in. Maybe I'll use this side just so that it kind of smears it around a little bit. And I'm just going to press it a little bit and then smear that glue around. Hopefully I can get it in here without it sticking and then giving me problems. Ooh, I think that works, you guys. Okay, so let's just rub this down. Now I could have even put like a little, like if this were to be in front, I could have used this as a tuck spot in here, maybe for a little letter for her or something like that. But I don't want it to get ruined or that plastic to kind of break. So I think I'm not gonna do that, but that's an idea. And then I'm just gonna use my double-sided tape to get this down. This double-sided tape I picked up from Dollar Tree, I believe. I actually really do like their double-sided tape. I don't use it for everything. I used to. I literally used this all the time. And then I started to use 3-in-1. And then I tried out the Tombow Mono. And I like all of them for different reasons, honestly. And I've talked about that in my videos. So there are many choices to use when it comes with glue. I'm still really trying to find a good glue stick. That's my next thing. I really want to try to find a good one. I do have the Tombow Mono glue stick, and this one works okay, not great. I think it kind of depends. Oh no, look, it shifted. Maybe I could cover that with something. Do you see that? It must have moved. Okay, so that is gonna go there. I hope you guys can see with that glare. And then we're going to distress it. My dog is literally digging through his bowl of food to find the good pieces that he really loves. He goes through it and picks out the good stuff. And then he leaves the other stuff for later when he's hungry, but you know, he has to eat. Okay. So on the front cover, I'm definitely going to, oh, you know what? I should have glued this down. I should have glued the corners down so that the plastic didn't stick up. It's okay. I'm overthinking this, seriously. So my thought is I'm going to, I have these buttons that were my mother-in-law's. So they are my daughter's grandmother's. And these are super vintage. Like, look at them. They look so cool. So I was thinking I pulled, she has a, like, I have so many buttons from her, thousands of buttons. And so I pulled out some colors that match with this book, and that's what I'm gonna do. But I'm gonna figure out how to incorporate some of these buttons. So I'm gonna play with the buttons in another video. And then I'm wondering if you guys will see the button video and then this video, probably. So I'll add to this. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Maybe I'll have to record. It doesn't matter. Okay, you guys. Oh my goodness, I get so sidetracked. Okay, so I think I'm not going to glue this down yet because I don't know exactly what I want to do with this. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to have like lace or anything on it. I do want to use the buttons. I'm not sure about different charms or anything like that, but I'm just going to set this aside. And I did originally want to do, you know, charms hanging from here, but because I did the cover so late, that would have been something that I needed to do at the beginning, I think, before. I don't know when actually, but I didn't do it, and I'm not going to do it because I think it'll be too hard with all my signatures in there. It wouldn't be. Oh my gosh, I still might be able to do that because I could use my Crop-A-Dile. I think I'm going to do that. Okay, but I'm not going to do that right now. But there is room right here down the center of my signatures to do that. Okay, so I am going to do charms. So this is all dry. It did mess up there. I'm not even going to put anything there, honestly. I'm just going to leave it. It rubbed off with a glue got on there, and I rubbed and it came off. But this is a pocket here at the top. And then the back is now dry. It keeps coming up a little bit there. So I'll just have to continue to put glue. And then it has this flip, which I think is really fun. So we could add something here because we don't need Julia Rothman's information from her book. But that's it. So, but as soon as I do the button video, I will come back and I will do this, and then you guys will see the complete thing in like 2 seconds because it will be in this video. So you guys, I will see you guys in a little bit. Just got done with the little button things that I was making for the inside of the journals with you guys. So I'm back here to finish this up real quick before I head off to bed because I do want this to dry. So I was thinking that this can go there. And then I need to cover that up. That kind of slanted a little bit too, but you can only see it when it's laying down. But I'm thinking that we can do do this? Maybe that direction. Alright, so it has been overnight. I let this sit. This is dried onto here. I did glue these, but I decided to take it apart because I think I want to just use this top part. I've been kind of playing around with beads. I found some that might look good on here or just in the book somewhere. I think I do really want to use this green because I don't know, I like it. So I was thinking of, I want it in this corner and I kind of want it to go around it like that. So I've just been trying to think on, like, the pink matches the stuff inside, but I don't think it matches the outside, but I just thought that that was a pretty button. Then I know the reflection is probably bothering you guys. Let me see if I could put a piece of paper over that. Let's see if I can cut this out. Because that has to be pretty distracting. I know it is for me, even looking at it, because it kind of messes with the picture. Okay, so, well, now it might kind of mess up the way it's going to look, but I'll take it off when it does. Okay, so back to this. That is a large button. I want it in the corner. I do really like the blue. So I was thinking either like that or maybe like this. And I really do like this button, so I don't know if I want to add it up there or maybe stick it on here. No, I don't like it there. Uh-oh. Kind of hard because these slide. Maybe if I held it up. I don't like that there. I have to move it over because I can't see. I don't know. I feel like that one is kind of big there. Maybe we could do this one. I don't think I like that either. I'm having a hard time with this one. Maybe if we put this down first. I think that that is as good as I'm gonna get it. Ooh, I kind of like that. Okay, I like that. Then I was thinking a smaller button can go down here. I don't think I like that color though. The red, I'm sorry, this is not red. The yellow is not gonna look okay there. That's too big. I think this one would look really cute, but again, that is pretty cute. Okay, I think that's it. I'm gonna use my 3-in-1. And the glue on here. there. This is done. I just glued it down once it was ready to be glued down, but now everything should be dry. But I'm leaving this just as is. The inside is done. There is the pocket that's here at the top, just in case she wants to put anything in here. Let me kind of push that. It's kind of deep, so I'm not sure if she will, but it's there if she wants to use it. And then here in the back, we have the little flip-in. Now it is time to do all of the pages inside the book to finish them up, to add, you know, embellishments to it and things like that. So that you guys will see in the upcoming videos. I'm not sure if I'm going to sit through and do every single page with you guys. I feel like that might be a lot for you guys to watch. So I'll probably just do some of them with you guys and the rest on my own. But you guys should be seeing those videos coming out shortly. I hope you guys enjoyed this video today, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. So be safe and be blessed. Bye, you guys.